Good evening. Where I live in Brixton, right next door, there's a big, beautiful Victorian building that used to be a school. That's how this one started. Goes like this. As I walk past these huge black railings, my mind drifts away to society's failings. This resplendent building that once educated now houses a community that's completely gated. What once were playing fields are parking lots for 4x4s. No joyous whoops of kids at play. No ball games say all the walls. New money, it's on that block, my friends. But not a single penny will trickle down to the ends. Menial jobs with mediocre pay whilst Porsches and Land Rovers pass by day to day on the estate. The unemployment rates soar, whilst brown envelopes keep dropping through the door. So as I walk through this journey called life, I hold my head to the ground with a tear in my eye as I think of everything that's going on. While some have 2 cars and too many holidays each year, 6-figure salaries and life without a care, the huge gap between the rich and the poor is just wrong. We've had successive governments supporting the toffs, bankrolling the bankers as they rip us all off, so as the poor get poorer, the rest just take the piss. Times, they say, are changing, but for most remain the same, because those who hold the power still play the same games. Do you know what? There's something so badly amiss. The Olympics, they said, that will galvanise the nation. Fuck that shit. What about poverty and starvation? Come on, let's get our priorities right. Because as austerity bites and times get tougher, it's those at the bottom that always suffer. Do you know what? It's time to stand up and fight. You know, there's so much shit that makes me vocal. Our kids have to get buses because the local school's no longer local, and now the youth centre is now a Sainsbury's, a Tesco, and because of disrepair the adventure playgrounds are no-go now. Some have millions, and this world makes no sense that in faraway lands there are starving infants. And the only way I can make a stand is by waxing lyrical with a mic in my hand. Woo! It seems like my whole life I've been fighting with the demons that haunt me in this whole fucking life thing. That's when I pick up a pen and a pad and start writing, because the passion I'm feeling is somehow igniting a flame inside me. I hope may inciting others the strength to stand up and get right in the faces of those who oppress us, distress us, refuse to listen to the general consensus that we have control of our own destiny. So people, stand up and fight with me, because the time is right to be who you want to be. And me, I'm just gonna fucking be me. Woo! Thank you. I've been labelled as a bit of a protest poet or a political poet, so that's why. And this one's called Legacy. It goes like this. Here I stand, a man on a mission. I'm trying to carve my way through life while others are just wishing for it all to fall into their laps as they bow their heads in submission. Forget about what you've heard before. Open your ears up and listen. Each and every one of us has earned our civil rights, but down to apathy we allow ourselves to be stamped on from a height. Where have all the dreamers gone? Those with vision and foresight, those prepared to stand up tall and for one and all fight the good fight. People, can't you see what's going on is a crying shame? It's the politicians that fuck things up and the vulnerable who get the blame as they play chess with our lives, us merely being pawns in their game. Too many people moan and whinge, but unless we stand up, things can't change. You see, I'm not an individual who adheres to systems of control. My life is organised chaos without a truly defined role. All I want to do is inspire just one person before I go to realise that the sum of their parts is greater than the whole. To grab the metaphorical bull by the horns and set this world on fire. To raise their overstanding and consciousness higher, to be a leader, a revolutionary. One who will now inspire the young men and women from the streets to pick up the mantle and aspire, to reach their full potential in life in what they decide to do. Musicians, poets, thinkers, philosophers, dreamers. It's all out there for you to grab with both hands and let the domino effect ensue, where you now become the mentors for the next generation coming through. So hold your truths to be self-evident. Don't believe everything you're force-fed. Take time to analyse and investigate the crazy shit you've read from your leaders and politicians. Don't conform and allow yourself to get easily led. Together, let's stand up and make a change. Revolution. Enough said. Okay, this one's about Brixton. I come from a place where windows are vibrating, to sound systems playing, where buildings are decaying, where crime is paying, but we dance the new day in, because the sound man is laying down tracks. I come from a place where life is intense and the blight of violence makes no fucking sense, but we love music, hence the sound man is laying down tracks. I come from a place where there's degradation, where words of politicians bear no relation to the youth's aspirations. It's another stark conundrum, it is condemnation, but the sound man is laying down tracks. I come from a place where basics are denied, from policies from up high, where the all-seeing eye watches young ones die as a result of gang crime, where mothers cry at the loss of more life, where narcotics are rife and addiction sky high. But the sound man is laying down tracks. But I come from a place where, yeah, life could be better, but there's love for each other. We all come together. Every man is your brother. In diversity, there's unity, a real sense of community. And the sound man, he will always be laying down tracks.
Good.
Okay, that's the politics over. This one is an uplifting piece that I like to end my set with. It doesn't have a title, so call it what you want and take from it what you can. It goes like this. Look inside your mind and find behaviour that you've left behind. Sit and smile and laugh for a while, then dance, become wild, and again be a child. We don't stop playing when we grow old. It's the other way round, or so I'm told. We grow old when we stop playing. That's when we start decaying, limbs freeze, brain seize, your heart becomes cold. Embittered by activities you can no longer do, begrudging the youth and blaming them too. Smile with the small things and allow them inside a sun ray, a raindrop, the laugh of a child. A butterfly in the summer sky, fluttering by before your eyes. Smile, sigh, laugh, cry. Live your life before you die. Engage a stranger that you meet on a train. Take off your shoes and dance in the rain. Don't stress over things that you've got to do. Go out and do them, and then you'll be true to yourself and who you want to be. Release your shackles, fly, be free. The wonder and awe of the world is inspiring. The diversity of peoples, of species that flower and buds in spring, the ocean's tides, the roller coaster of life. It's a magical ride. Be alive. Don't conform. Go with your inner spirit. Realise your potential, your creativity. Don't limit your body and soul to the system's constraints. Be an individual. Be beautiful. Be amazing. Be great. Love the life you're living. Be open-minded. Be forgiving. Be honest, noble and true. Be the best you can be. Just fucking be you. Thank you.